Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with Emil I, Swedish tier 8 heavy tank, which is leading to the Kranwagen as a tier 10. So let's try to make this vehicle work, okay? Let's go into the battle. Today I have a day off from stream, so I will try to be productive. I will try to make shit ton of the YouTube videos for you. You might get very soon Best of Boogie. And if you don't know, fellas, Boogie is one of the best tier 6 tanks in the game. Honestly, it is absolutely amazing, and if you never ever played with it, I would highly recommend to do so. And one more thing, we are going to get the Clan Wars aka Skirmishes video, the last one, when we are going to say thanks for our clan which allowed us to get in. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, our preview is over. What do we have? We have Emil I. The tank itself is not amazing. When the tank just came into the game, I loved it with all my heart. Now I am looking into the tank with like, I think over time it got kind of power creeped by the other vehicles quite a bit, and I don't see why I would rate Emil I as a super duper hyper turbo excellent tank or something, if you know what I mean. I don't think it's garbage by any means, I don't, but I would never ever call this tank a very nice or excellent tier 8 tank, right? So what do I want to say by saying this is, I would rate this tank as alright vehicle, nothing more than that, my friends, nothing more than that. Speaking about the armor itself, it is not great. As you can see, you can get penetrated in the face by ISU like there is no tomorrow, like actually easily. And yeah, that sucks, honestly. That honestly sucks, but it is how it is, not much what we can change about that. So once again, this is kind of perfect example of not trust this tank armor, especially whenever you are not using the gun depression to the maximum extent. This is important thing to say. And obviously ISU was shooting gold ammunition, but nowadays, fellas, World of Tanks is pretty much full World of Tanks is gold ammunition, if that makes sense, right? So not much what we can change and not much what we can do differently here, if you know what I mean. Anyways, we need to be patient. We need to wait until enemies will start approaching us in one or another way. And whenever enemies will start approaching us, we are going to punish them just like this. 3, 2, 1 here maybe, and 3, 2, 1 here maybe. Absolutely amazing clip. That was a huge mess up by the Scorpion G. Obviously, he made a huge mistake, and he's taking one for the team. And this is exactly what do you want from this vehicle. You want to meet guys which will make mistakes like this, and then as being auto-loader, you are schnai, and they are losing shit ton of HP. That's what you want, and this is the perfect outcome for this vehicle, if you would ask me. Anyways, what do we have? We have a light tank which is going through the open field. The light tank is dead, that's great. After that we have Mr. Borat, and Borat is dead, great. Okay, unfortunately, but Borat managed to smack us for 400 in the face, which is obviously not great, and I am not very happy about this, but in the same time, I know I cannot do any changes for my decision whatsoever. That's not great. Anyways, can we go in front and can we actually beat the living crap out of the Progetto 46? This is the question right now. And can we get extra shot? Yes or no? No or yes? Or yes or no? And no or yes? And yoink. Okay, we are getting the third kill here. Maybe Brother in Arms. Cheeky Brother in Arms? Yes, no? No, unfortunately not. Okay, so the first battle... I mean, what do you want me to say? 15 to 3 situation. We are 4 minutes into the video and we already played the game, including the battle time and including me talking about the vehicle. And I mean, what do you want? This is World of Tanks, which we have right now. Blitz games. Bam, 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 bam. And you are done. Anyways, quite sad, but this is... This is World of Tanks for you. Anyways, we finished at third by experience, we finished at third by the damage, we got as much as we could have gotten, so that's okay, and let's go for the other game. What is the ideal case scenario for this vehicle? Definitely not tier 10 matchmaking on Minsk, but the ideal case scenario for this vehicle would be to sit somewhere, hold down against the tier 7s, and pretty much farm them. This is ideal case scenario. How often are you going to have the situation yourself? Honestly, not very often, but yeah. More likely you are going to meet STB1, which is going to load the gold and which will shred you like hot knife through the butter, even though if you are using your 12 degrees of the gun depression. This is usually how the things are looking like, my friends. Greetings to the Object 277 skill video. When? Today, no? Today. Okay, what is the right play for us? I am trying to figure out how do we want to approach the enemies here. And do we want to be kind of greedy, or we do not want to be kind of greedy? This is the question. I am thinking about a position right here. The main reason why am I thinking about this position, because I should be able to beat the living crap out of the Kranwagen, Centurion action shit, and many other vehicles which will think about playing here, right? So this is very important thing. Let's try to hit him. Wow, that was actually a solid hit. I am impressed with this hit. Because what I remember from this vehicle, I remember the tank did not had the excellent gun handling, okay? And I am being very polite by saying a tank did not have an excellent gun handling. Tank was pretty damn bad speaking about the gun, right? That's what I remember about this vehicle. By the way, speaking about hold down in this way, this is not excellent. Well, not excellent once again, this is not the right word. We are not using our gun depression. We are playing hold down, but we are not, boom, 800. But we are not using the gun depression, and that's a bit of the problem, so armor is not that great as it could be. Patience. Patience. We have a lot of time. All we need to do in this situation, we need to be very patient, and we need to wait until guys like Centurion action shit will think, whoa, I can do something. And whenever they will think about this, obviously we are going to beat them like there is no tomorrow. Once again, speaking about this this map, there is plenty of the hold down positions, but I don't feel like it is a great decision to be involved here. It is just not a great decision, my friends. I would love to say something different, but I cannot. Oh, tracking shot, that's excellent for us. Going for another shot. What the flying F was that? I demand refund for my shell. Unbelievable. That was quite sad thing, and unfortunately our guy is going to get slaughtered, and he is dead meat. It was a pleasure to play with you, Mr. Guard. Sorry, mate. We could not help him. Fellas, I would love to say, yeah, we can go in front and we can help him. No, we couldn't. That was a bit too aggressive from our friend's side, but that's fine. In other words, you need to do what you need to do. The first shot missed, that's okay. By the way, for the equipment pieces, what we are using, we are going with the optics now. We can boost the gun handling quite a bit, and by saying this, we can boost it with improved aiming, right? Improved aiming can make our life just a bit easier, but improved aiming in a way is going to be kind of annoying whenever you are playing ridge line and whenever you have no visibility. But I believe for a last battle we could go with improved aiming just to check out how the things are looking like, and is it working fine or is it not working fine? What do you think about that? That's okay. He might think about peeking. Don't you want to peek? I mean, peek, buddy, peek. Everything is fine. Life is beautiful. No, stop going like crazy, mother trucker. Unbelievable, fellas. Unbelievable. In front and back, in front and back, in front and back, like a PP. And look, I'm just chilling while looking into the same position, and he's saying, hell no, I'm not going to peek. You think I will peek? I don't even touching my keyboard, man. I am not touching my keyboard. I'm relaxing, okay? Please. Good. Škoda might clip the living hell out of the Centurion, which is pretty damn nice. That's great. Borat is obviously punishing Škoda for his stupidity in a way. But that's understandable. This is a tier 10 battle, so we need to be so much more careful. Whenever you are playing with a tier 8 against the tier 10s, you need to be extra conservative. But like, you need to be smart. No stupid pressure, because there is no need to make pressure, and sometimes it is so much better to wait until enemies will do something silly, right? Don't you think so? And I think in this kind of situation, this is exactly the way. Meanwhile, our Škoda has a clip. He dropped it down. That's great. We are going to hit the Borat. Škoda clipped the Centurion, and Borat is going to deal with a Škoda more likely. But that's not bad whatsoever. Why so? Because now we can actually cross like this. Ooh, smart little shithead. Very, very smart play. But it is not changing absolutely anything, because we should be able to approach them now like this without hopefully bigger problems whatsoever. I wonder, do they have anyone which is sniping from the back or not really? Because soon we are going to figure this out, and honestly I'm kind of afraid to go in front. Maybe I shouldn't be. Because our Gusor is going in front too. That's okay. We are going to go together with him. Beautiful. And that's how we are sitting in the ditch. Good. Very good. Okay. What to do now? What to do now? Light tank could sit somewhere here in the back, right? It would be very, very smart decision by the light tank to sit somewhere here. And that's what we want to see. Oh, hello, mister. How are you doing? Kranwagen is sniping from the back. Not a big deal, because we want to eliminate this guy which is actually spotting us and which is direct danger for us, right? And he is dead. Nice. Very good. So, what do we want to do now? We want to reload and wait once again. Who could expect that? Look at this. We can actually use the gun depression pretty damn well here. Or is it my imagination? Let me check it out. Yeah, kind of. We can actually use the gun depression here, which is very, very good. So watch this. The Kranwagen is trying to escape, and we are obviously not going to allow him to get away from here. That's okay. Relax. Take it easy. We have all time in the world of tanks. Now we are going to find a decent angle for the Centurion action shit, and we should destroy him somewhere here, I guess. Good. What we know Char Futur is sniping from the back. Once again, not that big of a deal. We are feeling very, very well. All we need to do, we need to be patient. We need to be patient, fellas. That's what we need to do. The Char Futur is either here or either here. Char. It is important to give this information for our teammates, fellas. It is very, very important. And now watch this. We can actually play here without bigger problems whatsoever, and we are using the gun depression to the maximum. I mean, you can't use the gun depression better than this. Can we still get penetrated in the face? Absolutely yes. Undoubtedly, yes, my friends. You can still get penetrated in the face. Okay, let's go for a blind shot. Definitely not a blind hit. Let's go for another here. Why the heck not? Also not a blind shot. That's okay. Let's go to the... let's go on the reload for now. And what we have? We have an enemy which is beating the living crap out of our base. That's okay. We need to figure out how to defend it without getting destroyed. I think this is the plan for a skill. No shit, Sherlock. The captive base without getting destroyed. How could you even to come up with this, huh? How did you came up with this, mother trucker? Okay. Centurion action shit is making pressure like this. I can see that very, very clearly. I believe you can see that too. My main mission is to get here. This is my main mission, fellas. Is it easy? No, it isn't. But you know what? I am proud of 10 minutes battle. I repeat, the first game which we had, it was below 4 minutes. So now to get game like this, when you can actually think about doing something and do something at the first place, holy bananas, who could ever expect that? Okay, that's fine. Let's go on the reload and get closer. Good. 10 seconds left. That's okay. We want to make a turn here. This is very, very important. This is extremely important part of all this. No! I needed to turn here, fellas. That's the way how you can protect the base, and that's the way how you can do the things properly, right? Unfortunately, to decap him, as you can see, there is a huge pile of sand or gravel in the middle. So unfortunately, I cannot do absolutely anything for this. Everything is fine. It's okay. We got what we got. I am feeling happy with my performance. I think we played all right, honestly. Sometimes you just cannot win the games, and that's completely fine, fellas. And whenever you are losing the battle, remember there is always another game to play which you can win. So everything is fine. Plus, on top of that, thinking about this, whenever you are bottom tier, you don't really have that much responsibility on your shoulders. So I am feeling just great, my friends. Okay, so let's see. In the end of the day, are we going to be top 3? This is the question. I'm speaking about the damage and about experience, obviously. So we have 2,500 damage, dealt 600 assisting damage. We are top 1 by experience and we are top 3 by the damage. Excellent finish considering we were bottom tier here. So I am very, very happy with our performance. No, don't go into the game. And now we are going to use improved aiming instead of using optics. And the main reason why we are going to do so, I want to show you how the gun handling is behaving whenever you are using improved sniping or however it's called. It is actually a pretty damn useful equipment piece, and I recommend it on many tanks overall, especially autoloaders which cannot use the which simply cannot use the rammer, right? So you have kind of one equipment piece to play with. You can go with optics, you can go with the gun laying drive, you can go with many things, right? So yeah, anyways, so what do we have? We have a tier 8 matchmaking and we have very good map. Skill, why this map is so damn good? I thought you hate this map. Yeah, this map is not great, but for this vehicle it is going to work just fine. Why so? View range is irrelevant in this battle. Honestly, you don't need view range. All we need to do, we need to take the upper side here, and then we can shoot here and we can shoot here. That's all we care about, and we are feeling pretty damn good. So let's try to do this. let's try to do this, fellas. I would love to see at least 3.5 or 4,000 damage game with this vehicle, but you know, I wish to say everything would be so simple, my friends. Sometimes games are just not going how you want to. And sometimes you are having the best time in the life. So it depends on the day, I would say. Okay, are you thinking about going like this? No, you don't. Okay, so what kind of situation we have? We have a situation when enemies are not thinking about going up, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I know it might sound pretty damn weird and everything, but it is not bad whatsoever. I think we could kind of be involved against the people which is playing here maybe, but we'll see. Obviously time will show everything. Skoda T56, he can easily clip out someone of our mates, and obviously we don't really want to see this one happening. Also, another question, do you think they have a bushwanker which is sitting here in the bushes? Soon we will figure this out. No? Do we have any bushwanker? For now we cannot see absolutely anything, so I'm going for a blind shot, definitely not a blind hit. That means we can go on the reload, and I really doubt they have someone here. Although such a bad time for a reload, because now we would have an open shots for T77, but once again there is no medicine from stupidity, it is how it is, right? Okay, Skoda T56 is here. Let's beat the living crap out of the Skoda T56 and out of the German CDC. I think that's the right way to do the things. We have our Kapaza which is getting involved. Nice. So all we need to do, we need to pretty much destroy this guy. Excusez-moi. Hello, mister. And one for the team, that's great. Another for the team, that's even better. We know prototype is sniping from the back, which is not ideal, but that's fine. And whatever, just let's try to blind fire. You never know when you are going to hit shots like this. So now look, we can go on the reload once again. Very, very nice. I really doubt our team will win this side, but I can certainly tell you our team is going to lose this side. Can we get an extra clip to the people which is trying to get involved here? This is the question. And the answer is wait. Okay, what do we have? We have a bloody prototype. How are you doing? That's a beautiful shot. I am going to go for another one. That's another beautiful shot. Can we finish him off? No, we cannot, but probably we did some damage for him with the blind shots. At least that's what I want to believe. Now, what I am hoping for, fellas, we are hoping for our team to go for a base defense. I know I could support this guy, and probably I will support him for one clip, but after that I am gone. Pretty much I am going to say enough, my friend, enough. We need to run away. And yep, this is exactly what is happening. Okay, fellas, we need to go away. We need to go for a base defense right now, otherwise it is going to be very, very bad. Keep this in mind, fellas. We need to go for a base defense. For our score, this is once again not a great game, and I am sad to say so, but this is not a good battle for our score. But this is very important thing to go and make sure we are going to have some people which is going to decap the base, because if not, then it is a game over, and you are very, very well aware of that. Maybe we can get extra 1 or 2 clips. That's what I am hoping for. For me, honestly, Emil, unfortunately, it is not my favorite tank. I can say that straight to you. I think there is way better vehicles. And if, once again, you are trying to compare Emil against the against the Skoda which recently came into the game and which actually extremely powerful tank, right? It is absolutely nuts how those tanks are existing in the same tier. That's what I mean. So yeah, quite sad story about the game balance, but hey, what did you expect? Okay, I am on the reload. I did not saw that one coming. I repeat, I did not saw that one coming. I am reloading currently. I truly thought those guys are not here because I did not manage to spot them, but that's fine. We are all right. So we should be able to get quite a bit of use, especially against this 1 to 2 TM. At least that's what I want to believe, right? Let's try to go up, and we need to clip the living crap out of this guy. And we have the tracking shot. Oh, come on, really no damage. Tracking shot, beautiful, this time with damage and making sure to aim fully. Another tracking shot with a damage. Very, very nice. Next, what we are going to do, we are going to wait for another 17 seconds or so, and we are going to claim his life fully, right? That's the whole point of all this. 10 seconds, we can be a bit more involved, we can start making a bit of pressure. There is a Suka pershing on the side, that's completely fine, and now we are going to go full Trololo mode against this guy. We are going to get very, very close, right? And we are going to start aiming for his upper plate and for his upper plate. Beautiful shots. I am feeling pretty damn happy, and in the end of the day we finish it with a solid 3000 damage and 400 assisting damage. So that's not bad, fellas. That's definitely not bad, and this is what we have with this tank. Skill, are you feeling happy for going for a base defense? Hell yes. I think base defense was the best decision here, because otherwise the situation could be different, because 2 guns against the 3 guns. 3 guns is better, and enemies had 3 guns. Our team has had 2 guns without us, and it would be a pretty damn sad story, right? So in the end of the day, we have 3000 damage, 400 assisting damage. Definitely not the game for which I would complain. Second by experience, first by the damage, great. And in the end of the day, our performance is 2,500 damage and 300 assisting damage, which is once again not great, but let's talk about everything what we had. We had a bloody Ensk. 3 minutes battle, welcome to the world of tanks, then tier 10 game, and then this game. The last game was good, the previous 2 were alright, but considering what kind of situations we had, I am pretty damn happy with this. Overall, my average performance with this tank is 2,600 damage and 1000 assisting damage, so I definitely performed below my average performance. But once again, it is how it is. Not every single day you can be a winner. Sometimes you need to take one for the team. Also, I think when I was marking this tank, I shot way more gold ammunition and everything, if I'm not mistaken. Plus, I was using better equipment. But I might be wrong. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, fellas, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. See you tomorrow. Peace.